a part two because Spirit said so, but also I have two stories to tell you, and I did pick up the phone mid reading, so I was like, and I was fucking around a lot today. So anyhow, long story short, this teaches me not to fuck around anymore, but, and just to come on here with a message, but, you know, it is fun to fuck around sometimes, I'm not gonna even lie, and thank God it's happening in a healthy way. But, so I walked into the store and I saw the decorations of Halloween decorations next to Christmas, and slightly Thanksgiving, and I said to myself, yo, never have you ever experienced, like, such a fucking, like, Satan type of, what was it? It's literally the yin and the yang, the Satan right next to fucking the Christmas, right? Which is, like, all, like, you know, Christmassy light vibes. And so I was, like, laughing because I was like, yo, people are coming on, like, I mean, okay, maybe it's necessary, right, for Christmas to come on so strong to the whole Satan thing. And not that it's, I love Halloween, it's not really about Satan, but, you know, like, it's all the gory and fucking, what is it called, Antichrist shit. So that's what I wanted to say. So I was, like, laughing to myself. I was like, yo, never have we ever had it be so close, right? But I found it really symbolic. So I feel as though there are two people that are going to get into an argument. One is for the greater good and one's just for themselves. You know what I'm saying? And so it is kind of like, you know, like the whole, you know, I'm going to say God versus Satan thing, even though the light always wins. That's why I, like, never even fucking want to fucking fight, because it's so annoying. Because it's like, at what point do you have to have that get through to somebody? Like, that just makes no fucking sense. But, like, whatever, you know, you have to sometimes fight for the light, you know what I'm saying? Fight for your right, you know, for both your right and your light. So, and one is of the other, right? So that's the song that's coming through. But, to party. Amen. I had to say that because guess what? That was another sign yesterday. How do you spell fun? Party. I love it. It's the best. That's like one of my favorite quotes. So what I wanted to say here was, okay, with the pressure cooker. That's what I was trying to figure out because I didn't write it down. We might have to Google it. But basically, quick release is when you literally don't, I think, if I'm getting this right, quick release of a pressure cooker is when you literally let the air out so fast that even the food within it stops to cook. Like, it cools the fuck down immediately. I think that would make more sense, right? And the quick release, I mean, not the quick release, the slow release is when you kind of you keep pumping the release button on the pressure cooker, and that kind of takes the pressure off of what's going on the inside, but it's literally also allowing the food to cook longer while it's sitting there, right? So it kind of gets more, I guess, more tenderized, and, you know, there's different foods that need each of them. So why I'm talking about this whole pressure cooker thing is, you know, it would even be funny, but I'm telling you, you would get an answer. Is like, if you ask Spirit, how do you go about handling this upcoming situation? Do you quick release it or do you pressure cooker it? Now, for me, because I personally can take the quick release of all things, like, it's just very one and done. Like, I need to know now so that I can make moves and I cannot waste time. There might be a person that you might want to try this on that but again, it's not you trying it out. It's you literally connecting yourself to the GOD to ask, what needs to be done here? Do I need to apply myself in the quick release, or do I need to apply myself in the short-term release? Because even if you're good at one more so than the other, you know that through the GOD's embodiment of who you are, right? You have the capacity to actually do the quick release, even though it could be way more the slow release, even though it could be way more annoying for you to do either or, depending on which one you're better at, right? So it's kind of like with organizing, right? Like, I always said, and I think I mentioned this once before, but I've always said, and I think it's so important to mention it because some people are good at different things, and you should keep good, like, that, there's just so much coming through, but my whole thing is know what you're good at and stick to that, you know what I'm saying? Because it really does get annoying. Like, for instance, in organizing, there's a lot of psychology that goes into it that I don't like to go into. I don't give a fuck about people's psychology and what got you into a fucking mess. I need the result of getting you the fuck out, and that's it. And for me, I like make those decisions real quick in my own head. I commit to it and I go, and there's nothing stopping me. But a lot of people have to like sit there and like sift and like fucking talk about it and release their fucking bullshit on you. And I am not about that life. I like clean cut bullshit. Not bullshit. I like clean cut everything to negate all the bullshit that I have to sit there, because we don't realize, like, the people that like that slow and slow like release, like, maybe there's a purpose to it, and there is a purpose to it, but what I'm saying is maybe the person that's supposed to be doing the slow release is not the person who likes to do the quick release. It just makes no fucking sense. So the whole thing is, and that can get even more crazy because of the fact that if you even attempt to try to be, let's say you're a quick releaser and you attempt to try to be a slow releaser, that can piss you off doubly because you're trying to be nice rather than just fucking removing yourself, again, coming back to that other topic, removing yourself from the situation, letting that person do whatever they have to do, trusting that the universe is going to send somebody else to talk to and not you, and keep your mouth shut. That's basically what it is. Keep your energy closed off to that person, keep your mouth shut, and keep it fucking going when you know that you might not be the best person for the job. Because I think, and why I'm talking about this, is because this can create a conflict where a conflict, or not I'm talking about confrontation and or conflict, doesn't matter, where one is unnecessary to have anymore, right? So I wanted you to be privy to that information because of the fact that that's something that obviously is coming up. It's obviously gonna hopefully help somebody out there. I believably so know that it's gonna help somebody out there. So it's just a reminder to, that goes back to the whole thing. If you have nothing to say, if you have nothing nice to say, don't say it at all. Like that type of thing. If you have nothing positive to say, don't say it at all. It's same thing. It applies, to all fucking things, honestly speaking. And it could be the case. I haven't really thought about it, but I'm putting it out there that it is the case. So again, you're ready. And if that means that that's how you're going to take the stand, by not saying shit at all, and, or you're going to, what's the word? You're going to, that's how you're going to take your power back, right? That's how you're going to stand in your power. That's how you're going to gain more power within yourself to kind of keep on moving with your life. Then just know that the Midway Happy Way is you're ready to do that. There's no like messiness to it. Within and of yourself that you're ready to do that. But I do feel like, I don't know, Spirit's saying that it could get physical, and I really hope to God that it doesn't. But I feel like, all right, well, they are confirming with the yes exclamation point. So listen, if you know that it's going to get physical, just like, you're going to have to walk away, and you're going to have to just also go sign up for some like kickboxing classes or some shit, because it's not worth it. And do it today is what I'm getting. Sign up for those kickboxing classes today, because I feel like, things might come to a complete, like I said, like an air pressure cooker, where it's like two people need two different things. One needs a quick release, the other one needs a slow fucking release. How are you gonna combine those? There's no fucking way. I mean, you can maybe with like no, there really isn't any fucking way, honestly. Because how are you gonna combine a quick release with a slow release? You can't do a medium release. There's no such thing. Unless somebody would like to make that would be really pretty cool. But you are the Midway Happy Way in that situation. So you have to kind of know your role and know yourself, know the situation at hand, read the room, read the situation wisely, and see where it is that you stand best, so that you can kind of not even have a confrontation escalate to something physical. And that is your abundance for today, guys. That's basically, I'm getting abundance at that. So I think that's the closeout. I don't think that there's anything else that needs to be said. Nope, that's what I'm getting. So thanks, guys, for listening to part 2. I think that part 2 was really important, so I appreciate you tuning into that as well. And we'll talk again super soon. Okay, bye.